This is a recording of Teletrusted Adult for National Child Protection Week.
As we approach National Child Protection Week, September 4th to the 10th, the NAPCAN logo that every child in every community needs a fair go can be considered in light of the Teletrusted Adult resource.
What is the purpose of the Teletrusted Adult resource, Sharon?
The purpose is that the Teletrusted Adult is to reduce child abuse and neglect in our communities. And it is important for Child Protection Week that all resources are embraced that are available at this point in time to guide the education of child safety. We need to guide students to express their concerns and help schools meet the child safety standards. By empowering students to use their voice and to chat with an adult who they trust whenever they are struggling, we are in effect raising the well-being of our communities. And here you can see the Teletrusted Adult resource. It is a stress-free way for teachers to achieve this teaching practice. There's a 10-week lesson plan they can follow, which uses the cards, the activity cards, and the school posters. The lesson plans are set out to cater for 3 different age groups, covering the whole of the primary school years. We encourage teachers to use this resource and make a difference. Take action now, and the results will lend themselves to the change that we are seeking, a more civil and respectful community that values the voice of the vulnerable.
How does it fill the gaps in the school? How's it different?
Well, this resource fills a gap through its ability to provide a clear strategy for young people. When their early warning signs are hinting that things could be unsafe, teaching students to reach out and talk to a trusted adult whenever this happens, whenever they are struggling, is a key part of teaching and could prevent so much pain and suffering. This resource provides a clear strategy. The Teletrusted Adult is repeated throughout the whole resource. Repetition provides this course of action when our young people's problem-solving capacity may be minimized in the stress of the moment. At times when they are highly emotional, they may have a super active amygdala and not a clear way to go. So then they can draw on their learnings of Teletrusted Adult, and Teletrusted Adult gives them a clear way to go and can often alter the course of events, minimizing harm and suffering.
I love this one. So why pairs of cards?
Well, anybody who's actually bought the resource and have used it, you'll see that every character is represented as a pair. We draw on comparing and contrasting. Our National Literacy Learning Progression Guide highlights the importance of teaching through the use of comparing and contrasting visual elements. Teletrusted Adult uses this technique through the matching of cards using visual elements. We have pair cards that help our students to know the difference between when they are feeling safe compared to when they are feeling unsafe. Graphic elements pair the cards. Alternatively, students can create their own narratives and match up the cards any way they like, of course. There's no right or wrong answer. However, the clear visual elements can help the young people to make pairings. This provides clear reasoning and associations between what it feels like to be safe compared to what it feels like to be unsafe. And all of these understandings contribute to enhance connections so that they can make reasonable choices and they can really be clear on how their body feels when they are safe compared to when they are unsafe.
Thank you. How can we weave this resource into the school curriculum?
Well, many educators feel that we have a crowded curriculum and they wonder, how can we fit this in? But teachers do recognise that child safety is paramount and they welcome our guidance here. So we can actually fit this resource in throughout the curriculum. The Tele Trusted Adult Activity Cards offer suggestions on how to teach child safety throughout the curriculum, including some spelling activities, mathematical problem solving and activities, art activities, and literacy groups. And then you can see in our next slide here, we also have the 10-week lesson plan. And this also outlines how to take things further through research projects. The posters can also be used through the school curriculum, but also in school entranceways and in community corridors to link the teaching that is happening in the classroom. We can then keep the message at the whole school level, drawing it into assemblies, discussions, where we all know the difference between this pairing of what it feels like to be safe compared to unsafe. And you can see the pairings occur again in the posters. It also gives a very clear message that your school has a zero tolerance for child abuse, as you are encouraging your young people to tap into their early warning signals and to reach out and talk to you as the trusted adults in your community. And by showing that you will listen to our young people, you are in effect showing that you have a zero tolerance for child abuse. And this message is very important as part of our child safety standards. So use this complete resource and you'll be meeting many of the required regulations in your state.
Thank you. Let's have a look. And some further professional development, Sharon.
Yes.
What can you offer?
Katerina and I have been thrilled by the number of people who have purchased our card sets. However, when we do a little bit of research and dig a bit deeper, a lot of teachers are still unsure of how to use the resource. So this is where we are offering our services to help you to increase your capacity to connect with young people and build safe communities. So we can help your school become child safe compliant. We can also help you with online workshops tailored to suit your specific requirements, because we've created this amazing resource to be used, but we recognize that we need to increase the confidence of our educators to use this resource in a way that they feel comfortable with. So please contact us there at teletrustedadult@gmail.com and we will get back to you and we'll have these discussions of how we can help you to use this resource.
Thank you so much for your time, Kat and Sharon.
Pleasure.
Pleasure.